For my individual action plan, I first looked at my current resume, and I looked at some of the things that I wanted to add or improve on before I graduated from Indiana University. Some of the things that I wanted to add to my resume were to first raise my GPA. And then, although I'm actively involved in Dance Marathon and the Student Athletic Board right now, I want to not only be involved in those organizations, but be put in leadership positions within those organizations. I also want to join the Kelly B store, and particularly the financial group within that organization. And although I'm not in a sorority right now, once I do get in a sorority, I would like to get actively involved within that sorority and be put in leadership positions within that sorority as well. Another huge thing that I thought my current resume is lacking is experience, especially in finance, which I believe I definitely need to add to my current resume before I graduate, and I plan to do this through internships. So first thing I wanted to focus on is raising my GPA. Right now I'm kind of disappointed with my GPA. I think it was just a hard transition from high school to college, but towards the end of the semester I think I got everything down. So I think that raising my GPA, it'll not only look better to employers, but it will also give me an edge up on other competitors that have similar resumes to me. That GPA will just put a boost to myself and my chances of getting that position. I plan to focus more on my studies and taking the time out of the day, not only to do homework, but to prepare myself for class, do the readings I need to do, study, just get ahead instead of always being behind in my studies. Some of the organizations I want to join, particularly Dance Marathon. I'm in Dance Marathon right now, and I dance this year for that organization. But next year I want to get involved in a committee, particularly the finance committee. And I hope to, by my senior year, be put the president of that committee. I basically plan to do this by getting involved early on, which I already have. Being involved for my freshman year will definitely give me a leg up on others. And I also do plan to do this by working my way up slowly in the organization. For the Student Athletic Board, I am involved in the Alumni Association right now because it was too late for me to get involved in basketball. So next year I plan to focus more on basketball within the Student Athletic Board. And I believe that this will show my leadership because I'll be put in management positions within the Student Athletic Board. But this will also show my competition because basketball, as you know, is probably one of the main sports here at Indiana's campus. And to be the president of the basketball will show just my competitiveness and getting ahead of everyone else. And I basically plan to do this by getting very actively involved and putting a lot of my time and effort into this organization because it is very competitive and it is hard to work your way up in this organization. So now, one of the next organizations that I'm not involved in now, but I would really like to get involved in is the Kelly B store. I want to get involved in this next semester, hopefully, and basically just show that it shows my interest in business, and not only business, but finance. And this organization also allows many leadership positions, which will show those strengths. And I plan to do this by getting involved early on and basically working my way up slowly within this company. And although I haven't joined a sorority yet, I plan to get involved in Greek life. And once I join a sorority, I want to get put in leaderships within that. Some of the leader positions that I hope to get involved in is become the treasurer my junior year, and hopefully my senior year become the president. And I basically plan to do this by getting involved as early as possible. So once I join one, I want to get actively involved in it. That way to show my dedication to my house and my peers, and just show that I really want to be in those leadership positions and work my way up. So one of the main things that I need to work on is my experience in finance, and I plan to do this through internships. After my freshman year, I hope to get an internship within Indianapolis, just a non-paid internship, just basically to get experience in finance. Then after that, my sophomore year, I plan to get a particular finance internship, and I believe because of my previous experience, if I get an internship my freshman year and I have one in December, that it'll show that I have somewhat experience and I have dedication to this particular area of business, which I think will make me more likely to get an internship. So I hope to get one with Boston Scientific and hopefully work in the Boston office. I hope to work with a finance office and just basically build my skills and see what different opportunities that finance holds and what different areas you can go into. And then after my junior year, I hope to get an internship with Duff & Feld, which is the finance group that is all across the United States, and it's in Europe and China. I hope to particularly work in the Paris office. I want to eventually get a job overseas, and I believe that getting an internship in Paris will then boost my likelihood to get that job offer. And within Duff & Feld, I hope to get involved in the investment banking program. I plan to become an intern for them and also a consultant over the summer of my junior year, and then hopefully going into my senior year, I'll have a job offer with them and hopefully be able to go back to that Paris office. So this is my individual action plan. Thank you for your time and attention.